Who wants to go first?
First of all, Karen, with Brian Mason, new coach, what's that transition been like?
It's been a lot of fun. You know, Brian Mason is one of the smartest coaches I've ever been around. He loves football. He loves what he does, and you know, he really trusts us to do our job. It's been very, very fun to be with Coach Mason.
Coming off of coaching a college football playoff, has he been able to share anything with you guys in terms of what he saw out of his team early in the season?
Yeah, you know, with Coach Mason going to the playoffs, you know, I've also been in the playoffs twice in my career here. So just bouncing ideas off of each other, what works, what hasn't worked. I think that's been very, very big for me, and it's allowed me to excel throughout this fall camp. This has probably been my best fall camp that I've ever had, and I think, you know, Coach Mason plays a big part in that.
Talk about the transition, new personnel coming in. What's the report like?
This is probably the most talented specialist room in the country. You know, I'm very proud of our room. You know, I have confidence that all of our guys could go in the game and get the job done. You know, I think you know, each snapper could go in there and get the job done. Each punter, each kicker, which is something very special. And you know, I'm just really proud of these guys.
Kickers have different personalities. Can you talk about Ruby's personality compared to a Jonathan?
Oh man, Blake Ruby might be small, but his personality is massive. Like, he's one of the most personable guys I've ever met. You know, he's one of the nicest guys. As soon as he came in here in the spring, he clicked with everyone. You know, because he's just one of those guys that has a big personality, a big smile. You know, Dor was also kind of the same way. Like, you know, he wasn't as big of a personality, but he clicked with everyone else. And you know, I think to be a successful kicker, you know, you have to have good contact with teammates and all that good stuff.
That's the one thing that you wanted to really improve on going into the season as far as your
For me, it definitely my field goal snaps. I struggle with that in the spring with laces, either pointed to the side or backwards. This fall camp, I really put an emphasis on trying to get 100% on field goals so that I could be as consistent for Sod and for Ricky and Josh. So that was my big emphasis.
Michael, what have you seen from a timing aspect as camp has gone on? And have things been pretty consistent for you, or any increase in being able to get snaps off quicker to those guys?
It's been pretty consistent for me, honestly. You know, from day one, I think I've gotten a little bit faster as we've gone on because, you know, first day back in helmets and just the spider pads, it's a little bit different than snapping without pads, and then we put on the shoulder pads. So the first couple days it wasn't my best, but as camp has gone on, I think I've gotten better, you know, back in the groove of things. So yeah, I think times have improved a little bit. And you know, we're also just getting more comfortable with each other, you know, working with our shield, all that good stuff. So
I know the defensive lineman can't necessarily touch you, but is there anyone that on the other side of the ball that is more intimidating to look across and see compared to another?
I mean, I don't want to stand in front of Jordan Botello. If I see him across from me, I'm just going to go the other way.
You guys good?
Thank you.
All right, thanks guys. Yep.